Hey everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're all doing great. My name is Morty. I'm excited to do this evening tarot love read, right? It's been a few days since we've done one in the evening. And yeah, I thought, why not? Let's go out and let's create some love, right? Let's create some healing. Let's raise some vibrations. Let's get some insights and some direction, right? So this read is for all signs. Whether you're somebody who's seeking love, right? You're looking for that special person, that magical one in your life, right? Soulmate, maybe twin flame. Maybe you're already in a relationship, right? But you're just looking to maybe understand one another a little bit better, right? You're looking for some guidance and direction on maybe how to break down some walls, right? That will allow both of you to raise your vibration, allow you to experience and share with one another a higher level of love. That's just so you know, that's what I'm trying to create in these tarot reads. Is honestly, I mean, at Love and Abundance Tarot, I'm trying to spread the love, and doing that through tarot readings and sharing insights and direction, being able to connect with your energies, connect with your truth, right? Sometimes we get stuck in situations and like we just don't know how to get out of it, right? And sometimes we seek, right? And so some of you maybe seek through tarot, right? Looking for insight and directions. I've done that before, and it can serve you very well. So yeah, this read, it's a general read. It's for the collective. It's for all signs. So just give it a minute and see if these energies resonate with you. If so, you know, or maybe you just like the vibe, you like the feel of it. If so, stay with it. See what you're able to pull out of it. So I've muted the background music just for a moment. So prior to starting the read, I just want to tap the crystal healing bowl and let it sing to us for just a moment, and then we'll fire up the read. Fantastic. You just feel that vibration go all the way through you from this end, right? Okay, so let's get started. I want to begin tonight's read by pulling an affirmation card just to see which affirmation somebody out there may need to hear. And to be honest with you, I mean, it makes me feel good to be able to do this, right? To be able to do this read, because I have some free time right now. And I have the ability, I have the energy to do it. And so I came out and I did a read for my son, and I sent it off to him, and I was getting ready to sit down and study this other tarot deck, right? So I can better familiarize myself with it. And I just had this strong feeling that I need to do an evening love read. And I could feel it. I could feel my guides kind of prompting me to act on that. So I followed it, right? I took action, and I'm doing the read for you now. But as I was preparing and getting ready for the read, I just want to thank you guys, because I was able to feel so much, just an abundance of unconditional love, which was fantastic, right? And I still feel it. So thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I mean, if you guys weren't watching these reads, who would and who would benefit, right? So you guys make it possible for me to be able to do this. Okay, strange cut. Beautiful. Okay, you guys drew the affirmation of new beginnings. The number 44. The number 4 is a powerful number, as it is, representing foundation, solid foundation, security, and stability. 2 4s together reduced to 8, an even more powerful number, representing infinity, good fortune, power, and strength. everything that you want, right, to go into this beautiful new beginning. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Right? So, clearly, somebody out there is looking to start a new beginning for themselves, right? You're trying to make space for it in your life, right? And it's going to be different for each and every one of us, of how we go about freeing up that space and what that space consists of. I know I said that affirmation 3 times, so stronger manifestation power to that, right? So hopefully that helps us all along in this new beginning. All right, so I don't know if I said the date yet. So it's February 20th, and it's 7:33 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay, opening energy taking us into tonight's read. 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords, this is sleepless nights, right? Maybe not entirely sleepless, but lacking some sleep. Why are you lacking sleep? Because you're worried, you're concerned. It's fear, right? All coming from the ego. It's all coming from within you. This is an energy that you and only you can change within yourself, right? But it's a matter of allowing these fears to pass. 8 swords sticking in the ground. There's 1 lying on the ground still. She just needs to pick it up and stick it in the ground in order to allow this energy to pass. Okay, we now have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands would be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but it's that energy. That's what it represents. This is a knight that shows up just like all knights do, right? And this one comes in and makes quite an entrance. Very confident, very sure of himself. Kind of knight that can sweep both men and women off their feet. It's that kind of energy, right? Of just whew, moving in quick, and I've got my mojo. This is a knight that has his mojo. However, he can change his mind on his mojo, right? So that's one of the warnings that comes along with this particular energy, is that this particular knight can be kind of fickle. So go into it with this energy. You want to harness this energy, right? So with energies, there's always promoting positive energies, and then there's limiting energies. You want to be able to harness the best part of this energy, but yet be aware that you can be fickle, right? So go into it knowing that it's for your best outcome. Okay, yeah, I mean, we got some fear here with somebody for sure. We have the 8 of Swords now, right? 8 of Swords, she's bound, right? She appears to be bound, at least, by these ravens, right? That they have her tied off. She's kind of surrounded by swords sticking in the ground, right? But if you look up close, her binds are pretty loose. She could break herself free at any time and remove the blindfold and move her way away from those swords and the ravens. But she has to decide to do that. So this is more fear, right? Fear, worry, concern. Maybe not so much fear. Could just be worry and concern. Is there a difference? I don't know. Never really thought about that. Well, yeah, there is no difference, because whatever you're worried about, you're in fear of whatever it is you're worried about. So yeah, there's always fear. It's coming from the ego regardless. Okay, now we have the Unknown card. anytime this card comes up, right, wherever it falls into the spread, whatever cards it's connected to, the answer to the question is not meant to be known right now, right? So she's staring into this crystal ball, looking for guidance and direction, right? And she's looking and squinting hard. You can see tears coming out of her eyes, right? I mean, she wanted to see it, wanted to know, but it's just too clouded. She can't see. Okay, we now have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords represents the energy of taking time to rest and recuperate, making sure that you're, I don't know, maybe it's due to all that lack of sleep, right? But this is well-needed rest and recuperation for the mind, body, and the soul. Yeah, and I know I'm feeling this, so I feel like it's something I need to say, right? This isn't just taking physical rest, right? This is taking a mental break. Whatever it is that's just weighing so heavy on your mind, right? That you're worried about, that you're in fear of, right? It's taking a break from it, right? It's allowing it to just kind of sit up on the shelf for a minute, so you can get adequate rest and recuperate. I'm kind of excited to see what it is you need to recuperate yourself for. All right, guys, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, if cards fall and I don't feel like they were supposed to fall, if they're meant to fall, they'll fall again. Sometimes they'll come out in a group. If there's just too many, there's too many. It's like, I don't know, as a reader, I can sense, I can feel when it's legit and when it's not. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. I've seen a lot of swords. We now have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords represents making a decision, right? Should I go left or should I go right? She holds these swords up against her chest. She wears a blindfold, right? I guess in order for her to make the decision, she needs to remove the blindfold. Although if she's operating off, if she's following her intuition, if she's following her feeling, right? Her feeling, and if she trusts it, can tell her which choice is the best choice, right? To me, it's right here. It's just illuminating in the sky above that sword. White dove down here at the bottom of the card flying around, right? Maybe saying that she does know what decision he or she needs to make in their life. All right, tell me more. Okay, wow, we've got all kinds of swords. We now have the Page of Swords, right? Page of Swords, pages are messengers. This is news. This can be something in your thinking, something in your understanding, right? That's changing. Something coming into your atmosphere, right? Person, place, or thing, or it can just be your own intuition, right? Of just, you know what it's like when you feel like you have that aha moment where, wow, it's like, whew, I don't know why I was so off on this, but I understand it now. It's that kind of energy. So, understanding, right? There's truth coming to you. This is coming in under the Knight of Wands. Okay, we now have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords would be an air sign energy, right? So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Queen energy, so female, but it doesn't have to be. Again, it's the energy that it represents. This is a good energy. The Queen of Swords is great, right? I mean, she doesn't take any shit. She doesn't put up with any either, right? I mean, it's kind of like a cleaning house energy. That's the way I see it. Because she carries a sword, doesn't like to use it, but will if necessary, right? And when it's necessary to use it, she's cutting out anything in her life that's no longer serving her anymore. It's kind of why I refer to it as like a cleaning house kind of energy, right? It's a good energy that serves you well. But it may be a time of cleaning house for somebody, right? Of cutting those things out in your life that are no longer serving you. That's coming in under the Eight of Swords, right? So what that's telling me early on is that that's what you're in fear of. You're in fear of whatever this is in your life that you need to cut out and remove, right? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is it's a limiting energy, right? It represents the energy of feeling like you're left out in the cold, right? Feeling a little lost and alone. So, mother and child in the elements outside. It looks cold, right? They're huddled together under this tree. They have one another, spiritually wealthy, but it's a limiting energy. That's coming in under the Unknown card. All right, tell me more. Almost. I've got a bunch of cards I need to flip over here. There we go. Okay, so tell me more. Too many cards. Alright, so that one needed to come out because it shot right out by itself. I love it when they fly out like that. I mean, it's energy telling me this absolutely needs to be in the tarot read. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Alright, so what does this represent? This represents change. Change coming into your atmosphere, right? And I just can't emphasize this enough, right, to myself and to all of us, that anytime this energy comes up in a tarot read, right, this is a time to be very self-aware, right? Self-aware of where your energies are. Are you operating at a higher vibration, right? Are you coming from a place of unconditional love in your life, of forgiveness, of no judgments, right? No ill feelings, no negativity. Hopefully you are, right? So that you're vibrating at a higher frequency. Because if you're at a higher frequency, when this change comes in, you want it to be a higher vibrating frequency. So that's what attracts it. That's what resonates with it, right? And if you're living life in, I'm just going to say it the way it is. If you're living life in pain, and if you're stuck in heartbreak and a lot of limiting energies, right? Disappointment, setbacks, grief, feeling like you've been shafted, whatever. Just life hasn't been fair, right? In some way, shape, or form. And that's a heavier energy. It keeps you at a lower vibration. So if you're feeling that, address it. By all means, address it and do it soon, right? Because you have the Wheel of Fortune coming in. So, and I don't know. What I'm kind of feeling like is that, these are just energies that haven't happened yet, right? In order for this Wheel of Fortune this change to come in, you may have to be operating at a higher frequency. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel like I need to say it. All right, I'm just going to say this. You're able to operate at a higher frequency when you can take a break and step back from whatever it is you're fearful of, right? Whatever it is that's just weighing heavy on you, this unknown in your life. It's a heavy energy. You know, it's this, I'm just gonna say it. It's whatever it is that you don't know about, this unknown in your life that's making you feel like you're left out in the cold. You need to take a step back from it, right? Okay. Coming in under the Two of Swords, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands be fire sign energy, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Male energy because it's a king, but it doesn't have to be. This is a great energy. This is a great energy, especially for new beginnings. It's a vibrant energy. It's a contagious energy. It's high energy. It's a creative energy. It's kind of energy that has magnetic charm to it, right? I mean, he too can sweep men and women off their feet. His companions are the dragon and the lion. The dragon representing fire and speed, the lion representing power and strength. I mean, he's a stable energy. He's secure. Okay, we now have the Two of Cups, and this is the energy taking us out of tonight's evening tarot love read. Right? The Two of Cups, this represents two people coming together, right? Coming together in love, in union, right? I don't know, I feel like for many of you, it's been a long time coming. It's a beautiful union, right? It happens under a full moon. A lot of emotion, a lot of feeling here. They're up to their waist in water, sharing this cup of love together. So what I'm kind of feeling in the read overall, early on, is this is about a lot of healing taking place, right? For either one or two people, healing that's connected to a lot of this fear, heartbreaks, disappointments, the unknown, right? I think there's a lot of that. We have the unknown card here. Energy taking us into the read is Nine of Swords, right? So this is sleepless nights. It's definitely fear. There's worry and there's concern here. It's holding you back. It's a lower energy. So it's important that we recognize that, right? But I don't think it's here to last very long, right? Because there's news of some sort, right? Some new understanding. And this truth, when it reaches you, right? It turns the light on for you. And suddenly all these things that didn't make any sense, right? These senseless worries and fears and concerns really don't exist at all. It's just something we've manufactured in our head, right? It's a disconnect, communication problem. And when you get that understanding, right, man, does it ever bring you alive. I mean, it fires you up, gets you excited about life, right? You take on this Knight of Wands energy, right? Because you have this new understanding, this new truth, and man, you're going to stand by this truth. You're going to run with it now. So for some of you out there, when you feel this Queen of Swords energy come into your life, right, of just looking at your life, examining it, and making some decisions on what it is you need to cut out of your life, necessary changes that need to be made, take advantage of it, because what it does is it helps you remove this fear, right? Remove this fear from within you, this disbelief. It's taking action on it. So I don't know. For some of you, this may be you taking the leap of faith, right? Of overcoming this fear and taking on this Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, so for somebody out there, right, you're in the unknown. And it's this unknowing, this not knowing, that's just it's making you feel like you're left out in the cold, right? There's a big question mark in your life. You don't trying to trust feeling, trust your intuition, right? but you're looking for something substantial in the 3D to really attach it to. And right now it's unknown, right? And boy, does she ever want it to be known. I mean, she's staring so hard into that crystal ball, enough to where she has tears coming out of her eyes. I mean, she would love to know, but it's just too cloudy and too soon to know. And just know that when I say it's too soon to know because that unknown card comes up, that's the way the universe has it planned, right? For each and every one of you, one of us. Everything happens in universal timing. So if you're wanting to know right now and you don't know, there's a reason why. Right? Maybe for both of you. But for somebody out there, what you need to do is you need to take a mental break, right? You need to step away from all these worries, these fears and concerns. I'm thinking, what can I tell you in order to, that would help you to be able to do that, right? And I think one of the ways is just begin living your life in unconditional love and gratitude. Because when you do that, you operate at a higher frequency, right? So any fears, lower vibrating frequencies, they just don't resonate with you at the time, right? So that they go away. And you want to do that for sure because you have the Wheel of Fortune coming into your life. So there's all kinds of beautiful changes coming. And they are beautiful because the wheel sits on a lotus flower. Lotus flower survives in the muck, right? So it survives in extreme conditions. It tells me that whatever journey you've been on, right? The two of you coming together, it's been a difficult journey. It's had a lot of ups and downs in it. So for somebody out there, right, when you do make this choice, this decision in your life, whenever the time is right for you to do that, if you're following feeling, following intuition, right, whenever that happens for you, it's a beautiful thing, right? You come alive. You take on the King of Wands energy. You're so vibrant and your energy is contagious. You're ready to, it's a fast-moving energy. It's pretty excited, pretty passionate. Inevitably bringing the two of you together in this beautiful, blessed, unconditional loving union. It's fantastic. I'm happy for you guys. New beginnings. We can see here in the read what it takes to create this new beginning, right? So now maybe each and every one of us are a little better equipped to go out and to embrace this new beginning, right? Create it for ourselves. All right, guys, thank you very much for allowing me to give you this tarot read, for allowing me to share some of what I have to offer the world tonight, because I really feel like somebody out there needed to hear this, right? You just needed this read, and I'm happy it's available for you. So thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thanks for all the love and support here at Love and Abundance Tarot. Thank you for all the comments, likes, subscribes, and shares. Contributions and donations towards my channel, big or small, they make such a difference. So I can't thank you enough. And thank you for all of you who've ordered personal reads. I love giving you the personal reads. So if you're interested in doing that, in the description below, just send me an email. All right, guys, have a fantastic night. There's love in the air everywhere.